14 fences on their journey of 33.50 metres. Light flashing. Set. Off they go, and winning the jump was Quatre Bar. Big Zap was a little slow. Yo-Yo Joe got back there early. Reditude is one of the first out in company with Worthy Knight, and they are going to come to the first of 14, the leaders from the big fellow Quatre Bar with Down to Zero on his outside as they reach this fence. In behind them, Yo-Yo Joe, followed by Big Zap. And as they settled fully into stride, Great Survivor was last of all. At the next fence now, Reditude over and in front of Worthy Knight on the outside. Just behind them is Quatre Bar with Down to Zero going up on his inside, and then Yo-Yo Joe. Big Zap and Great Survivor is last when they enter the lane, and there's 5 of them in front here, and the leader is Worthy Knight. At the first of them, over it he goes, and he's set up a lead of about 4 to 5 lengths now. Quatre Bar's pulling his way up into second, around Reditude as they go to the next fence. They're followed by Yo-Yo Joe and Down to Zero on the inside. Long break to Big Zap, and last of all is Great Survivor. Worthy Knight clipping the top of that one. He didn't get over that very well, and coming down to the next fence, Worthy Knight being joined by Quatre Bar. He's been anxious to go a little bit faster really. 2 lengths to Reditude. Yo-Yo Joe just behind them, and 3 lengths to Down to Zero. Big Zap and Great Survivor is last as they go to the 7th fence in the race now, and Worthy Knight is going to take them out of the straight, the leader. Worthy Knight in front, Quatre Bar is second. Yo-Yo Joe, Reditude just behind the 2 leaders. In behind those is Down to Zero, followed by Big Zap, who's 3 lengths away, and about 10 lengths to Great Survivor. So they leave the straight, and they're about to climb the hill in the back straight now, and the leader is Worthy Knight, a little over a length clear. Quatre Bar is second. Reditude is third on the inside. Yo-Yo Joe's enjoying a good run fourth. A length behind him on the inside, Down to Zero, and then 4 lengths to Big Zap, and 10 lengths last of all is Great Survivor. At the foot of the hill, and about to climb up the big rise in the back straight, Worthy Knight by nearly a length, Quatre Bar. Getting right up behind them, Down to Zero on the inside as they leap the first of a double down at the foot of the rise. Reditude's dropped out, passed by Yo-Yo Joe, and then Big Zap and Great Survivor along last at the second of that double, and the leader still Worthy Knight. Quatre Bar's been with him most of the journey. They're climbing the hill now. Just behind them, Yo-Yo Joe and Down to Zero on the fence. 2 or 3 lengths behind those, then Reditude. Big Zap is still there, and Great Survivor's tailed off. They're inside the 1400. They've climbed the hill, and there's a double up there meeting them. Worthy Knight comes to the first of it, being tackled by Quatre Bar and Yo-Yo Joe. Down to Zero, 2 lengths away fourth, and then Big Zap, Reditude at the second of the double. And then the long break to, well, last of all, Great Survivor. They've coming down the hill now, and Quatre Bar just the leader with Yo-Yo Joe going up to take him on. Down to Zero's got up to third. Worthy Knight yielding a bit of ground, now back fourth. A neck to Big Zap, 3 lengths to Reditude, and 15 or 20 lengths away to Great Survivor. They've completed the first circuit now, and they've gone back past where they started. 3 fences from home, 800 to run. Yo-Yo Joe and Quatre Bar are the 2 leaders. Down to Zero just behind them. Big Zap out wider, and then Worthy Knight, Reditude over that one. Quatre Bar on the inside, and Yo-Yo Joe. They're coming down to attack the second last fence now. Yo-Yo Joe outside Quatre Bar. They both take off and land together. Clear of Worthy Knight, who's coming in to get into third placing. He's gone past the stablemate Down to Zero, who's under the bat. Then a break to Big Zap and Reditude, and Great Survivor I think has been pulled up around the turn. Quatre Bar, he's the leader at his steeplechase debut, and he's kicked away a little bit. Here's the last one. Yo-Yo Joe is second. Quatre Bar over the last. Yo-Yo Joe is trying to lift again, and coming through Worthy Knight. Worthy Knight's been clearly headed, but he's rallying on the inside. It's Quatre Bar with Yo-Yo Joe and Worthy Knight the inside. Yo-Yo Joe and Quatre Bar with 100 to go. Yo-Yo Joe on the outside rail, just with his head in front of Quatre Bar, and Yo-Yo Joe takes it out, beats Quatre Bar a neck. Worthy Knight a length and a quarter away third. Then came Down to Zero. Long break to Big Zap and Reditude. He's actually the last to complete the course. Great Survivor was pulled up coming down the...